Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday morning. Okay, so this weekly vlog is going to be a short one. It's just going to be today. I have been out of town. I just got back. I've been out of town since Wednesday yesterday. We went back to visit family, and we got back last night. I someone said, yeah, I have quite a few people that are like, oh, I'm going to miss the no makeup vlogs or whatever. Oh, those aren't going away. They're just going to be weekly instead of daily. You'll still get a lot of no makeup footage here. But yeah, so I am back home. I have unpacked everybody. I've been to the grocery store. We're supposed to get some storms later this afternoon, which is always a good environment to really dig in and sew, I find. And I need my sewing machine. So, you know, I mean, last week was a hard week. Last week was a really, really hard week. You know, number one, we haven't been around people other than the four of us for however long it's been, 10 weeks, however long it's been, since middle of March. So being around family, having to be on for family, I think I've said on here before, I'm an introvert. I have to recharge by myself, and I think I've gotten a little spoiled in that with this stay-at-home order. But I mean, it was lovely to go back and see family. Some of the family we had not seen since Christmas. Others we had seen right before the stay-at-home order was issued, but still we see that it's my kids' cousins, my niece and nephews that we see usually quite a bit more often than that. So it was good to go back, but man, oh man, am I tired. It was also just a very emotionally draining week. For a lot of people I know, probably way more than even I experienced. Well, I know way more than even I had. But anyway, we are back. It's a new week. You know, it's interesting. So as a human being, as a Christian, I definitely always want to be moving forward with personal growth. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I think it should be everyone moving forward with personal growth. And I think that sometimes I get, and I'm sure, I know I'm not alone, but I just get comfortable in the status quo and what, you know, your routine and that kind of stuff. And a lot of times it does take something major to push you out of that in order to grow. And, you know, that was last week was definitely a big, just a self-awareness, a week of me digging into myself, I guess you could say, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Paul talks about it in the New Testament about how, you know, when the trials and tribulations, those are all ways that we are being refined and made better. So yes, you should welcome the tests and the trials and the tribulations in kind of you know, not a weird way, but kind of a way that isn't, you know, kind of unexpected. So yeah, so that was last week. I have I'm glad that I'm home now, because I think I definitely needed some quiet in order to really process things. And anyway, and my sewing machine is that balm to my soul, my sewing room, and I know it is for a lot of people for my own mental health. And so I'm glad to be home just so that I can have that quiet time to really process a lot of things that I was taking in and learning and all that kind of stuff last week. And I'm probably going to be a little bit quiet on social media for a little bit longer. I mean, I'm still going to post occasionally and stuff like that on there, but I'm probably just going to try and keep my social media exposure just down to, you know, checking my comments and stuff like that and answering people, you know, just as kind of, because I do need to process. I need to pull away a little bit so that I can process a little bit more and do a lot of learning. So hopefully this is a sewing channel, and it will always be a sewing channel, but hopefully you guys see the fruits of all the background work that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, a good kick in the pants. I think it would be tragic if we all just quit growing and learning at any point in our lives. So yeah, this is definitely a good thing, and I'm very excited for a lot of things to come in our sweet sewing community. Yeah, it's a good bunch. Okay, so let's get sewing. So on that note, I am sitting here staring at a very large pile of athletic wear fabrics. That video is going up on Friday. These are my plans for my activewear sewing for this month. It's kind of a lot, but when is it never a lot? Let's just be honest. And then I think next Tuesday, I'm gonna do my video on activewear fabrics, basically. Kind of my, what have I named that series? Learning Fabric with Whitney, or Learning Fabric with TomKat Stitchery, or whatever. I did linen last month. I'm gonna do activewear and swimwear fabric this month. And I think I'm gonna film that to go up on Tuesday. Let's see, Sunday, I'm gonna have a, just a quick tutorial on how to upload, I've had a lot of questions about PDF patterns. Just a lot of people that haven't used them before and are interested in, don't own a printer, or interested in just having those printed off like at a copy shop, or an online service, which is what I use. I use an online service where I just send it off. So I was just gonna show you real quick and kind of have a little tutorial on that on Sunday. That's gonna be kind of my breather in between sew-alongs. That'll be up on Sunday, just showing you how you do that, how you take your file that you receive when you buy the pattern and then upload it to have it printed onto the big sheets. So those are the sheets that are the large format sheets, the AO size, or what are just the copy shop, I guess, for the US. Anyway, and I'm going to talk about how you can decide what size you have, because I know a few people have had issues with that. I use pdfplotting.com, and I'll link them down below. But I'll definitely be talking about that a little bit. I'm sure it's a very similar process too, no matter where you live, wherever you've got access, to, I'm sure all the large scale printing people all have like the same general way to do that. So for today, I want to dig into some activewear sewing, and I'm trying to decide which fabric I want to mess around with today. I think I'm going to start off with, I really wanted to dig into my jacket that I'm making with this. Again, you guys haven't seen my plans video, but I think I need some notions for this one. I think I'm going to need some possibly eyelets and drawstring. And I think I'm going to use shoelace, maybe, if I can find shoelaces long enough. For this jacket. So I'm going to hold off on this. I also still have my Love Notions Linen Rhapsody set aside, but I just feel like, number one, like I said, I'm extremely tired. I slept in a lot this morning. Just, the drive, it's an 8-hour drive to and from, just a lot of family that we were with, that just being tired, and then not sleeping in your own bed, I was just really tired. So I really need a self-care sewing day. And I've mentioned it many times that sewing is my, it's my sanity. It's what definitely helps my mental health. It's the way I practice self-care. So, but I kind of just want to go off the, just do some of this activewear because, yeah, I'm really excited about that. So I think I'm going to start with one of the, actually, I think I may start with this one because I've had this one. I don't know why that makes a difference. I got this from Blackbird Fabrics. This is the olive green. And I feel like I still have the thing here on it. It is recycled polyester and spandex. But, so it's a recycled poly athletic knit. Anyway, I have 1.5 meters of this, and so I was going to do definitely a pair of leggings and a sports bra out of it, and then we'll see what else I can get out of it. I popped it in the video that you're gonna see on Friday when I'm going through some of my patterns that I'm making, but I wanted kind of a more fitted tank, where I could wear it with the leggings. Not skin tight, but a more fitted tank, and totally forgot that I have the cashmerette, I think it's the spruce tank. So when that came out, and it came out in a bundle with the cedar dolman when it first came out, I'm off the size chart for their bottoms, but I am right at the very bottom of their size chart for their tops. I think I'm like a size 12 C cup, maybe? I need to look at the size chart again. But I have made that tank before, and you use a fold over elastic to finish it off, and it turned out awful because of the fold over elastic. I think I've talked about the issues with figuring out fold over elastic, which I have since conquered. So I want to try that tank again, but I just kind of, it's one that I've had for a while and just kind of forgot about it a little bit because I was so frustrated when I made that first one because it looked so cute, and then it got just totally wonky and wavy when I was finishing off, I think, the armholes and the neck line. So I want to revisit that one too. I want to pull that one out. So I put it in the video because I remembered it after I'd filmed while I was editing. So I did pop it in there, and it is the pattern is listed in the description box below. Actually, both the dolman and the tank are both listed from Cashmerette. So anyway, I'm going to add those, I think, to my plans as well. So yeah, we're going to see what I can get out of this. And I still haven't gotten my, I ordered that a little, I can't remember if I showed you guys. I ordered some stuff from Fabric Fairy, a few more athletic fabrics to kind of round things off. And that's not here yet. But I think it said on there that there was like a 7-day processing time for them to even ship out your order. And I'm probably getting close to that 7 days. So anyway, so that should probably be coming here soon in the next couple days. Probably go check on that. Anyway, let's go. I'm going to take you over while I trace off my pattern because I had a whole bunch of patterns printed at PDF Plotting. A whole bunch of these athletic wear ones. And so I'm going to trace off because I'm making it for myself and my daughter. Not everything, but I'm making her quite a few things as well. So I'm just going to go over and trace off the sports bra and I think the stride leggings in my size and get this cut out. See what we can make for myself. You know, I tested all this on my daughter with her stuff to see what I could get out of, you know, 1.5 yards or 1.5 meters of fabric. But I haven't, you know, obviously I'm a bigger size than she is. I haven't really, I don't think it'll be that much different, but I am still curious to see what I can do for my size. So, yeah, and I've pre-washed a lot of this. I don't pre-wash my like swimwear fabric or like this is the poly spandex fabric because it doesn't shrink or anything. So this, you know, it's the fabric I'd use for my leggings, that kind of stuff. I don't pre-wash, but I did pre-wash a lot of this merino poly. I bought this in 4 colors. It's a merino wool poly blend for athletic purposes. It's wicking, it's antimicrobial. Bought it in 4 colors for some looser tanks. And for some of the, like a dolman or some of the looser over shirts to wear. So, yeah. Let's just grab one fabric and get going and see what we can do. So I'm going to take you over and time-lapse you while I trace off the sports bra and leggings. And then I'm going to get everything switched over. I'm going to be working a lot on my new cover stitch machine. I'll show you guys that too a little bit more. It is that one right there. So serger, cover stitch. I am also, though, going to talk about how you can do all of this on a home sewing machine as well, because you can. You know, the finishes on the inside aren't as ready to wear, you know, similar or whatever, but you can totally still make activewear patterns on a regular sewing machine. So I am definitely going to be covering that at some point this month. So stay tuned for that if you just have access to a sewing machine. But yeah, I'm going to play around with I should not have my cup of water that close to the machines either. That is a recipe for disaster. But yeah, my cover stitch and my serger are what we're going to be using primarily. So I need to get the thread and the colors on that all changed out. And yeah, let's sew up some leggings and a sports bra today. Alrighty. Oop, sorry. Okay guys, I have finished my sports bra and I'm gonna show you. This is true love right now. Okay, so here it is. This is the Power Sports Bra. This is the standard, just the racer back version. I'm not one of those that works out just in a sports bra, but it fits really, really great. So it's got elastic band that goes all the way underneath here. I mean, it's a low impact, but that's all I do with my bras anyway. I'm really impressed with the fit. It feels really good and really secure. Okay, so I'll talk about it here in just a second. Okay, let's talk about it just real quick here, because I do need to call it for tonight. I need to go make my family dinner, but okay. So this is the Power Sports Bra by Green Style Creations. I just did the standard racer back. I had done the keel version on my daughters, but I just wanted to check fit, so I was trying to make it as simple as possible. My measurements are, they have you measure your underbust, so right underneath like your bra, and my measurement is 33, and then my full bust measurement is a 40 right now. So the way you find your bra size is your underbust measurement is basically your band size, but a 33 or a 34 is a 34 band size. So I made a 34 band size, and then the difference between your underbust and your full bust makes your cup size on this. And that was 7 inches in my case, which made a G cup. And this goes up to an H, but I think that she goes up higher now. And it may be broken up into 2 separate patterns. I'll have to go check that out, but I think it does go bigger. And then the band sizes go way bigger than a 34. They go up to, oh gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look at the pattern again. So it's a lot of sizes, and there's a lot of variations that you can do on this one. So there is a strappy U-back one. There is a crisscross back that she has you using fabric, you know, from like the bra. But I think you could probably use a fold-over elastic instead, maybe different widths of fold-over elastic for the strappy version. That would be really cool. And then of course you've got the regular racer back and then the keyhole racer back. And I think that's it. And there's a whole bunch of options for pockets and stuff. I'm probably never going to put a pocket in my bra because I always will have a shirt on of some sort on over it. Like I said, I'm not comfortable doing that. So I will never be just like out jogging or walking in just a sports bra. So anyway, I'm very, very pleased with how this turned out. I used my new cover stitch machine. I just did the chain stitch, which is basically, it's the same as the cover stitch, but you're using 1 needle instead of 2. So it's got a straight stitch on the front, and then on the back, you're not gonna, oh, it's all tucked in. You can't really see. Well, you can kind of see where I top stitched. On the back, it's got a chain stitch. So it's a super stretchy straight stitch. And I went all the way around and kind of top stitched all the way around the bra because I have clear elastic sewn into the neck edge and the armhole edges just for added stability, you know, so that you have that recovery. And then there's a 1 inch wide elastic in the band here in the bottom, and I used knit elastic. I like that really well. Mostly because if you accidentally cut some off with a serger, it doesn't completely compromise the integrity of the elastic, because you can actually cut knit elastic into widths that you would like to use, just because of the way it's made. It's knitted instead of woven or even braided or any of that stuff. So anyway, what else? Oh, I lined the whole front of it in a power mesh. I'll be talking more about power mesh and what that is on Tuesday, but basically it's like shapewear. So it's a knit and it's a mesh, obviously, but it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Firm. It's a very firm mesh. So it helps suck things in or give support. It's used on a lot of bras, for usually the back band on bras. Because again, it's got like really good recovery. And then it's also used for shapewear. So if you wanted to do like a slimming panel on the front of a bathing suit, which I will probably be doing when we make the bathing suit sew along, I think. I haven't decided yet. Because the swimsuit lining I use also kind of has a suck-in factor, so sometimes I don't need the power mesh. Because with power mesh, you do lose, because it's firmer, it does not have as much stretch, both horizontally or vertically, as the rest of your swimwear fabrics. So you will lose length, I guess, And I've made that mistake of trying to put too much power mesh into a swimsuit, and then it's like stops here when it should stop up here because you lose your vertical stretch, or some of your vertical stretch. And then with my daughters, I had used just nude lining on the inside, which is a little, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. It kind of peeks out on occasion. So I just did self fabric to line the back part. That makes much better sense. I don't know why. Yeah, sometimes. And then I decided to stop with the sports bra today because I got a notification that my Fabric Fairy order is going to be arriving on, let's see, it went out today. I mean, do you guys probably don't care. So it'll be coming via the post office. What the heck is happening? Well, it doesn't say yet. It's just coming from Wisconsin, so it's not very far from me. No, I don't have I just got the email saying it's been shipped. But I would assume it'll be here in a few days. And I've got a knit coming that I'm gonna do a tank or like a fitted tank or even a flowier tank. I had to get up to my free shipping. It was like, I was like, I don't know, $13 away from free shipping when I got everything I needed. And I'm like, okay, I'll go with one more fabric to make something else. And I went with kind of a pixelated camo print. And I think, I'm gonna wait till it comes, but I think that it might be cool on the leggings to do that for the side panels, possibly. Or I don't know. I can't remember which grouping I have this in, or if that's gonna make it too busy. But I just wanted to wait until that got here, just so I can make the leggings exactly how I want them. But I did get the pattern all traced and cut out for the leggings too, so I'll be ready to do that when it's time. Okay, so not a lot done today, but I am super pleased with the fit of the sports bra. I feel like I can move ahead very comfortably with making more of those and maybe trying some different variations next time. I don't know if the strappy ones are not going to be as, I don't know if they'll be as supportive as I need or not. I'll have to, I don't know, maybe make one and see what's up. But anyway, I'm very excited about that. So now I think I can pretty comfortably move ahead with the rest of the activewear sewing. So I had, like I said, I had a whole bunch of patterns printed off and they were delivered right before we left for Missouri last week. So those have been lying flat because they come rolled up. So usually you have to give them a few days to kind of relax because they're really curly. So yeah, I'm very excited about cracking into some more of these patterns. I will definitely show you more close-ups of the cover stitch. I'm still kind of just getting used to it. But as soon as I've got a hang of it, and I'm definitely getting more of a hang of it now, I will show you guys kind of the ins and the outs of the Janome 900 CPX, Janome Cover Pro 900 CPX, which is my new machine. Yeah, but I mean, there's a gigantic pile of activewear fabrics sitting here next to me. So we have a lot to do between now and the end of July. And I'll get second back to wear at some point, I'm sure, and want to move, do other stuff too. So anyway, it was a good self-care day. I talked via like a video call with a friend for a long time today, and that felt really good. And I am going to go to bed early tonight. I'm going to go up and make a really healthy dinner a yummy and healthy dinner for my family and myself. And then I'm going to just edit this. I need to make a new thumbnail for this weekly vlog series. I'm going to have it, I can't decide if I'm going to have a picture on the thumbnail. I'll need to make that decision. But anyway, I probably will, because that's kind of fun. You can kind of see what's going on. But I do need to make a new thumbnail for my weekly vlogs. I want those to look a lot different than my regular thumbnails so that you guys can easily pinpoint those out when you're scrolling through my videos and stuff. And I'll be titling them better. Okay, I think that's all I've got for today. This is a short one. I think that these weekly vlogs can probably get pretty long, typically, but I'm gonna call it for today. And again, it was just one day since I was out of town all week this week. But I will definitely be talking to you guys again tomorrow. We'll be doing some more sewing tomorrow. You just won't see that till next week. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, and I will see you all next week for the weekly vlog. And if you watch the other videos, hopefully you do, Friday we've got my activewear plans for the month, so you can see all about what I'm planning to do. Okay, have a good one, guys. Good night.